Hey guys, our decline here, average picker. So I've got a challenge lock here. I've had it for a little bit. It came with the ones Fast Charlie sent me, and I've been really looking forward to doing this one. And I've also been putting it off at the same time. So had a little bit of a clamping issue, so we got some spongy material in here, which will hopefully help. This is a Sergeant lock, and pinned up by Chris, aka Lock Picking Heaven's Gate. You know, we did a small celebration a few videos ago on his bully pick. So we'll see. My hopes are not high for this, but we'll give it a little bit of a go here and see what happens. So 1 and 2, this one is locks. It seems like everything just gives a little bit of feedback. Got about 3 minutes invested into this lock right before filming. That was just mostly so I could work out how to get this thing clamped up. We do not have a key for this lock, but that shouldn't be a problem. It probably is theoretically quite pickable. I've not looked. This did come from Fast Charlie. I've not looked on his channel to see if he picked it or not. I'm sure he probably did. Let's switch picks real quick here. Also got a bit of an issue brewing next door, so may have to stop and go out there and make sure it's not a problem. I am a huge fan of getting involved. If you see something going on that shouldn't be, get involved. You know, see 4 guys beating up one person. You know, maybe he freaking deserves it, but don't know until you go get involved and stop that shit, because it could just be 4 dudes beating up one person. This isn't a fight really, but something's brewing over there, and it's hard to tell how serious it is. This is just difficult to get under a couple of these pins here. Okay, a little bit of rotation on the core. I think that back pin needs to go up pretty high, and I think it's hiding behind, say 3, 4, and 5, or yeah, it feels like it still needs some lift on it. Problem is, we're definitely bumping the other pins as we try to lift it. Get up under it with something a little steeper just to lift it. Just lift that one. Slide in here on the side of the warding and then kind of twist up. This might be a bit too steep. Maybe. Let's try this guy. Okay, that's feeling pretty good. Let's come back to working the rest of it. Not sure how this is going to work with gutting. I've actually never gutted one of these FSIC type cores. I know with the bests, you're not really supposed to. I'm assuming since this is a challenge lock, it's not going to be a big deal. just go as normal. If not, we'll just make a mess of it. Let's just recock it. I'm kind of getting nowhere here, at least that's what it feels like. Solid lift. That wasn't good. Sorry, I'm kind of concentrating on this one actually. It's making me get pretty quiet. We're going to ease up on tension. We're just going to hit all the pins a little bit. And just kind of let them do their thing that they want to do. Having some issues back there in the back. There's definitely a few pins guarding that back one. You can just feel things wanting to overset. I have very little tension on the lock at this point. Just give everything a little tiny light rake. How are we doing time-wise? 8 minutes. It just feels like maybe it's just psychologically intimidating knowing who pinned it up. Or maybe this is just one of those locks that is going to kick my ass for the next several weeks. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to go. I just got some neighbors that came over. So, all right, that's the Chris lock not picked.